today we are doing another book shopping vlog. We're going to Larkin Owl in Georgetown, Texas, and I'm so excited. I've never been before. We were looking up different bookstores in the area, and this one just looked way too cute. So we're gonna go check it out today, and then probably hit the farmer's market while we're out and about, and I think that's it. We already made a coffee stop at Black Rock Coffee. I got the caramel truffle. It is so freaking good. But I think we're going to have to get some lunch here soon because your girl is famished. I wore this little varsity jacket. It's such a cute little vibe, but it's actually pretty hot. So I think I'm going to change into this flannel instead. So I look like a football player.
No, you don't.
I look like I have really big shoulders in this.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But for the vibes. Hi guys, popping in to give a quick word from today's sponsor, Casetify. Casetify is the #1 place to find a very cute aesthetic phone case that is also super protective. With Casetify's new iPhone 14 collection, they actually launched a brand new protection technology called EcoShock. And with the new EcoShock technology, it actually upped the drop protection to 11.5 feet, which is absolutely insane. But it still has like a nice slim fit that perfectly fits in your pocket. And it's also 5 times the military standard, which basically just means that they drop tested it 130 times to ensure that the EcoShock doesn't wear off. Another thing I really love about Casetify is how they work with artists all over the world. They've worked with over 300 artists, but one of my faves is quotes by Christy. All of her designs are really like encouraging and motivational and so cute. And the artists that they have collaborated with are both budding new artists and well-established ones. So a nice little mix. So like I said, there are a ton of designs to choose from, and I love how customizable these are. This one has my name on it. And this phone case is actually 100% compostable. Also really cool, the cases are wireless charging compatible. Here's a little close-up of all of the details and the bumpers on the ends. And the most exciting part about all of this is that it's super sustainable. The iPhone 14 cases are made from 65% recycled and plant-based material, and a lot of that material comes from recycled phone cases. And most of those upcycled phone cases are actually from the Recasetify program. The program's entire initiative is to bring a new life to old products. As of right now, due to the Recasetify program, over 51,000 phone cases have been recycled, and they've achieved 20% of carbon emission reduction. So they're cases that you can feel good about using. So right now I'm gonna do a little drop test of my own to show you how protective these babies really are. Alrighty, you guys, we're doing the drop test. I have my Casetify case. I'm on a bar stool, and our ceilings are about 10 feet high. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And go! The reveal! She's stunning. Perfectly intact. For good measure. So whether you're upgrading to the new iPhone 14 or still with an older model like myself, you can head over to Casetify.com to check out their iPhone 14 impact cases, as well as all the cases for their earlier devices. Make sure to check out my link. I'll have it linked down below in the description box for you guys, and it saves you 15% off, which is definitely a deal. And shout out to Casetify for being today's sponsor. And now, back to the video. So as soon as we pulled into Larkin Owl, I was like, this is my new favorite place. I was just obsessed. There were so many books, a lot of indie reads, a lot of popular books as well. They had so many items from local sellers, including like little prints, earrings, lots of jewelry, lots of candles. I could honestly just spend my entire life savings in this store. They had so much to look at, including a blind date with a banned book. And oh my goodness, this was the hardest part to choose. I absolutely loved the idea, and I've always wanted to do one of these, so I grabbed a young adult and hoped for the best. But anyways, the size of the bookstore was great, and everything was extremely organized, which was huge. They also had a ton of different sections, including this really cool little Halloween section. And they also had a coffee shop, which I loved, and it even had little treats from the cafe next door. So we ended up getting a croissant, and it was divine. It actually came with like this strawberry butter. It was so good. But then we found this little section called Haley's Horror Favorites, and I thought that was so cool. So we checked out. I only grabbed 4 books actually, and then we decided to head on over to the farmer's market, where we found these babies, and I absolutely fell in love. There were 3 of them just roaming around, so cute. So we checked out all of the little vendors. We ended up getting some bread. Look at how tasty this looks. I was like drooling. Also, note the tote bag coming in clutch. I ended up leaving this place with a tote bag full of snacks, and I have never felt happier. So we ended our little trip with a lemonade the size of our head and a bag full of hummus. Guys, look at this cute little library that we just found. It's the most adorable little thing. This house is so perfect. I'm obsessed. We just left the farmer's market and we spent so much money today. We got these. This is huge. It's as big as my head. It's like a fresh squeezed lemonade, strawberry lemonade, and it is so delicious. It's actually really hot now. In the morning it was so chilly, and now of course it's 1,000,000 degrees. But we got a bunch of hummus. It's like our favorite place to stop at whenever we come to the farmer's market. So we got like 4 things of hummus and some like fresh pita chips. Oh, we got brioche rolls.
Only pull them out.
Yeah. So we got some dinner rolls that I'm really excited about.
Sanford Sourdough Bakery.
Woo!
Let's see how these are.
They look delicious.
They're heavy.
Yeah, they're like 50 pounds.
Heavy buns.
Usually at this farmer's market, there's like our favorite lobster roll place, Garbo's, if you guys are local. So delicious, but I think they might come on Sundays instead of Saturdays. So they're not here today. So we did not get to get a lobster roll. Instead, I think we're gonna go to Carl's Jr., which is so not the same, but I really like Carl's Jr.
It's a treat for us.
Yeah,
we can't eat it often.
No. Chicken stars are the only vibes that I know.
This thing's really big.
It's so big. We're having a swell time. Okay, just got home. Here's our little haul. So we got the little brioche dinner rolls that look so delicious. This little pink cow print tray, so cute. But the real star of the show is the hummus. Look at this. I'm so excited. Got these garlic and herb pita chips. These are so delicious. Feta and sun-dried tomato salad. This is tomato garlic spread. This is so good. The spicy black bean. And then, oh my god, this will actually taste really good on the dinner rolls that we got, but this is like pesto garlic. This would be amazing on just some bread. Okay, on to the little book haul. So the indie bookstore that we went to was just absolutely adorable. They had so many local like handmade items, like these little earrings and candles, and everything was just, I could go crazy in that store, but I had to reel it in. So I did not get that much today, but I did get some fun stuff. I got The Boy with the Bookstore by Sarah, oh girl, I don't know how to say that name. When a baker meets the bookshop owner of her dreams and he turns into her nemesis, they'll both have to read between the lines to avoid a career-ending recipe for disaster. I love a good enemies to lovers, and I saw this in a few people's like fall read recommendations, so very excited for this one, and I love the cover art. Then I picked up this book because it had like a little recommendation card under it that said like fans of The Devil Wears Prada will love the humor in this, and I love that. So I was like, okay, sold. This is 100 Other Girls by Aman Harari Kia. How far would you go to keep the job 100 other girls are ready to take? On the back, it says 100 Other Girls is an insider's take on the changing media industry, an ode to sisterhood, and a profound exploration of what it means to chase your dreams. So this sounds really cute. It's supposed to be very funny as well. I'm really excited about this one. The other one I got is Read Between the Lines by Rachel Lacey, and I'm gonna be honest, the cover, I was like, that's adorable, and I just grabbed it. So on the back it says, the next chapter is all up to them. Will it lead to a love story or a closed book? What I'm getting from like the back of the book description is that the main character owns a bookstore. Books are very important in her life, and this bookstore is obviously very important to her. And I think because work is just so important in her life, she doesn't have much of a love life. So when she does finally have this connection, it turns out that her love interest, her family business, is putting her bookstore out of business. So So it sounds like a little bit of drama. I'm very excited to see how this one pans out, but basically I just kind of wanted to pick up things that like weren't exactly on my list. These two I've never seen before or heard about. This one I have heard about recently, but it wasn't necessarily on my list. And then the last thing I got is a surprise banned book. Everything is like crossed out here except for the price, and the only clue on the book is young adult. There was like fiction. Most of it was young adult from what I saw, and I usually enjoy young adult reads, so I grabbed this one and I'm really curious to see what we have in here. So we are going to unwrap this together. I thought this was such a cool idea. I've seen this done before, but never like in person, so I was really excited. But also I'm a little nervous. Okay, what do we have? Autobiography. Oh, by Christina Lauren. I love Christina Lauren. I have never seen this book before. Okay, so I think this one is about discovering like your identity, and the main characters in this book are queer boys. And it's really interesting because it says that it's in Provo, Utah, which I've heard so many things about on TikTok. On the back it says it nails the joys and sadness of growing up queer. So I'm actually really excited. This is not something that I would normally pick up on my own, which I think is kind of the beauty of something like this. You get a little bit out of your comfort zone, and this, I feel like it's going to be really good because I really do like Christina Lauren's writing. So I'll keep you guys updated, but it does say it is a love story, which of course I love. But that is today's book haul. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Let me know if you have read any of these and all of your thoughts. I can't wait to hear them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!